I'm Paull Hillman. I'm the Director of IT and Facilities Management at the TU Delft. Some call me the CIO. And my presentation deals with service management and how we implemented service management in the TU Delft philosophy, and how we did tooling and how we acquired the tooling to support that service.
And what we realized is we need to move towards a vision of one-stop shopping, towards integrated services, so that no matter where you go in an organization, whether you go to a service point in one of our organizations, which is a reception desk in a building, or you call us up or you click on our site, that you should directly get to someone who's going to help you, or at least someone who's going to take care of your problem and get it to the right place. Okay? Not everybody can solve an HR problem, but anybody can take an HR problem and either get you or point you to the right place.
When we started looking at systems, we didn't really look at technologies. So, there are a lot of technologies out there, and a ticketing system is really a ticketing system. It's just a workflow, runs through, flags go off in a database, and it comes a ticket, and it shows up here or there. That really wasn't the issue. If that was the issue, we would have done a standard European tender, and we would have been done. What we realized was that we had some problems in our processes. Our change, our incident, our problem processes, our FM floor worksheet processes weren't optimized. And we wanted someone who could come in and think with us in those processes and bring best practices.
So we need a partner who's not just going to come in and talk to us about ITIL processes and service tickets, but is also going to help us figure out how our building management works, how our facilities works, how our IT works, but also is in line with, okay, there are processes for HR and finance that we're also going to want to get into this, and the party that we choose needs to be able to help us get there.
Because the key is not just choose a best practice. You can just choose a best practice and build it into anything, but you end up customizing your way through. And so what we actually wanted was someone who had built best practices into their software that could then come and help us in a consultancy sort of role get to best practices that were also compatible with what was already built into the system, so we didn't have to do much customization.
We ended up choosing TOPdesk for a number of reasons. The presentation and what they did were really in line with our expectations. Their prior performance was good. We knew of them. We had experience with them. And they had the best practice up two fronts that were really important to us. One was facilities management and building management, which was really important for us. And the other was they were really, really good at IT service management and ticketing. And the third part was, which wasn't really obvious to us, I think, on the first part, but later became obvious, was they had a really good portal system connected, and they could really facilitate this self-help one-stop shop, which sort of came along halfway through this process that we decided we're really going to do integrated services full up. And so that all came together in the choice for TOPdesk.
We want a partner, not a supplier. And that partner is going to help us not just implement their tool, but it's going to help us find the best process that integrates with their tool and our processes so that we can achieve our goals without having to do a lot of customization. And that was why we chose TOPdesk.